believe it was happening. Hard to believe it was her. Hard to believe she wouldn't wake up.
Hearts are heavy in Grayson County, Kentucky tonight after the loss of this woman, a longtime beloved high school teacher. 63-year-old Phyllis Minton was killed when a train ran into her car in Litchfield yesterday afternoon. And she was a mother, a grandmother, and hailed a pillar of that community. 11 at 11's Dennis Ting talking with Minton's family, and he's here now with this heartbreaking story. Dennis.
Well, Robert, Phyllis Minton's family say the 63-year-old teacher loved teaching and loved math, but above all, she loved her family and God. They say she was the glue that held the family together, and now they're heartbroken as they try to move forward.
And it happened fast. Didn't know really what happened.
The small country road and railroad track is a familiar sight for this Grayson County family. After all, it's right outside Randy Pennington's home and auto shop in Litchfield. But now, the scene is one of heartbreak for Pennington and his family.
Yeah, I just live right there, so we see it every day now. I'll have to come to work here every day. That's going to be difficult.
It was at his shop Friday afternoon when Pennington heard the crash. He came out to see a plume of smoke, and through it, a white car hit by a passing train.
And then I see that it's my mother-in-law.
Pennington says he found Phyllis Minton, his mother-in-law, inside the mangled car. He says the 63-year-old mother and grandmother was not responsive.
Hard to believe it was her. Hard to believe she wouldn't wake up.
Minton's family says she taught math at Grayson County High School for 25 years and was a devout Catholic, even listening to gospel music at the time of the crash. They say her family was her world, and she had a special place in her heart for her grandchildren.
She meant a lot more to people than she thought she did.
Pennington is now calling on safety officials to look into the stretch of Black Rock Drive in Litchfield, saying there needs to be a crossing gate and lights to make sure another family doesn't suffer through the nightmare they're living now.
We can't get her back. Nothing's going to change that. I think it's a small price to pay.
But even if these changes come, Pennington knows this area will never be the same without the beloved teacher, wife, mother, and grandmother.
And every time you hear the horn of the train blow now, it's going to be a little different than it used to be.
Grayson County High School's principal tells us it's a very sad day for the Grayson County community. In a statement, he says in part, her passion for math and for kids had a very real impact on the lives of so many. While her absence will be keenly felt by our school and our community, her impact will live on.
And you were mentioning a little bit earlier that her family now possibly wanting to do something for her in her honor.
That's right. Minton's daughter tells us that she's talking with the principal about setting up a scholarship at the high school in her name. Now, there will also be a memorial this week, but she says that scholarship, the details still aren't entirely clear, but they are planning on doing something and encourage people to donate once that scholarship is set up.
Yeah, 25 years of teaching, just thinking about the 25 years of students as well that she's impacted. Dennis, thank you, and we will have more information on this case as well on our website, WHAS11.com.